and welcome back to my channel. This is Hack the Planet. Today we're going to be reviewing a case, a two-layer case for the LG 306G track phone. It may be available on other carriers, but I am a very big fan of these style cases. To give you an example of a similar case made by a different company, I have the ZTE Avail ZTE Merit. This is also a track phone. They don't sell them new anymore. You might still be able to find unopened boxes of these online, but it's a single core. You don't want to deal with that. Unless you just really need an Android, you're tied up. But these cases, they're very nice. They're two pieces of plastic that clip together, and they have a rubber outer shell. And that's basically what we have here for the LG 306G. That's why I picked this one out. I've used these style cases for 2 years, have no complaints. So this is a Star Shop case, I believe. They sent me, well, it has an E here. Star Shop was the company I bought it from. I'll try to get you some information on this company. It just says wireless accessories, just a generic Chinese manufacturer, it appears. It says designed in USA, made in China. So take a look at this thing. It has the insert in here. To remove these types of cases, you have to peel it back, and you don't really have to be too careful with these. This one is pretty much form fitted to this thing, so this is going to be a little tricky on this one. Yeah, I still haven't. Let's see what we can do here. This is brand new. You're doing this with me for the first time. I like doing it from the sides first. If I can manage to take it apart here. I have to use a knife maybe, which I didn't want to use any tools or anything at the risk of damaging it. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, this one is on there. So that's my first complaint. On this case I have, it was a lot easier to just peel it back. So you can see, just like that. And that's how it was brand new too. But that's alright. We have the right tools handy. So let's see if we can peel this back here. Try to be real careful with it. There we go. Maybe you just need fingernails. What you do is you kind of just peel it off the edge gently, and now you have two pieces of plastic right here, and you just pick a good spot. Let's try the bottom, and they'll separate. They're held together with clips, so you take that out. Now what you want to do is just basically start with the back side of it. Just set your phone in there, just drop it in. Go ahead and attach the top. That's a nice. I'm really liking this case so far. It fits really nice right now. Doesn't move around in there or anything. Start with the bottom and just kind of work it back on there, and it'll go back into the grooves, the inset grooves, and it'll snap right back into place. So with this case, you still have the maybe that's because that's where the microphone is. Let's see. Hard to say. Looks like that might be the mic hole right there, but you can still see some of the bottom of this phone, but it doesn't look too bad. Now it just looks like a small Android phone. Let's try to turn it back on. Let's see how the buttons work. That's one thing that can mess you up with these, because you're not pressing the buttons anymore. You're pressing a piece of rubber that's supposed to press down on the buttons. But let's see how this works. Good, feels good. Yeah, I like this. This is a good case. They have a nice big opening for your micro USB. You still have clear access to your 3.5mm headphone jack. Has a stand on it. Let's check that out. That's another reason I picked this this case design, because my other phone had the same sort of stand right there. This one had a more wavy design. This case is nicer for me anyways. It has a nice hard edge design. 3 grips right there for your fingers, and it also has a nice stand. I'm not a really big fan of the vertical stands. But it's good if you use it as like an alarm clock at night, which I use this one as. These stands are not just for they look like they're vertical only, but the other thing you can do is lay in like this, and that's how you can use it as a alarm clock. Let's see if we can do the same thing with this one. I'm sure you can. This is a new one there, so it's harder. Yeah, see, you can stand this up horizontally as well, horizontally, so that works out pretty good. Still have clear access to the camera. Much less afraid of breaking this thing now. They're inset, so if you drop it face down, you got to have a rock or something in the way to really cause any problems there. But yeah, this is the case by the Wing E company. I'll give you some more information about them. I picked it up from Star Shop off of Amazon. Very inexpensive. We're looking at $5, much different than cases from 2005, let's say, when they used to cost $30. But yeah, I'm a big fan. Check out some of my other mobile videos, tablet videos. I'm going to be posting a whole bunch of them here. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks for checking out Hack the Planet.